Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. I just did another Siege of Orison event in the Open PTU, and I find out a few very helpful things that I want to share with you, especially if you are new to this event. At the end of this video, I also find out that the Nine-Tail sympathizer feature does more harm to the good players than to those sympathizers. Alright, so tip number 1, for this type of event, sometimes you can meet a lot of players at the same time, and be very careful when you go into the elevator or get on the shuttle with a lot of players, because look at this poor guy. He just got pushed around and fell in the shuttle, and after I revived him, he's got a tier 3 and tier 2 injuries for his legs. Once you get a tier 2 injury, this is pretty bad because there is no medical bed in the Siege of Orison can heal tier 2 injury. So this is very basic and also very important. You could get injured really bad, so be aware of this. Next tip is how to approach a beautiful lady on the train. You slowly walk up to her, and if you see she's holding a grenade launcher, you turn around and run. Next tip is very important. Here are the 3 buildings that has medical beds, which can heal up to tier 3 injuries. That's it, only tier 3. Solanki platform is building B, Brushwood platform is building A2, and Hotmore platform is building B. And there are maps scattered all around the platform in front of those buildings if you want to find exactly where those buildings are. There is no medical bed at admin center, so if you want to storm the admin center, make sure you heal all your tier 3 injuries before you head to the admin.
Damn it. We need to find where they went.
Next tip, if you decide to take some joyride during siege and use this PTV as a weapon, please make sure that you purchase the best insurance and then pray really hard.
Are you ready to face what comes next?
Information, that's the Nine-Tail lieutenant we're looking for. You're clear to engage.
Sometimes you just got lucky. And other times, you just have to go back to spawn bed. Next tip is not for you. Next tip is for this Brushwood platform lieutenant. Dude, if you want to come out and face us, you better bring a weapon. There is no sightseeing on this platform. Have you been drinking? Does Mando Ren know what you're doing? Mando Ren just told me that you are fired. Alright, so finally some useful tips. Next one, hand signals in Star Citizen. So during this event, the global chat is down across the server. So there is no way players can communicate. And I was trying to give some hand signals to my group. And here is how it works. In order to use hand signal, you have to hold out a gun, even if a med gun, and then just simply press number pads 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Each number is a certain hand signal. I don't know exactly what it is, but you can play around with it. So hold a weapon in your hand and press number pad 1 to 6. Play around with it, it's actually quite fun. Next one is actually a fact. Even though for the new patch, those AI behavior are implemented with the Squadron 42 AI behavior. So they should be a lot better, but not so much. I think it's also because there are so many players here and the server performance is not great. So those enemy NPCs are really not up to FPS standards, and they are still quite dumb, easily to knock out with bare hand. So in this sense, the Siege of Orison event is not a high standard FPS event, but still, it's quite fun to play it with a lot of players. Next tip is also very important. So over here, when I was trying to shoot the lieutenant, I accidentally shot another player. But luckily, he did not charge me for crime because he know that I shot him accidentally. And over here, when the elevator just opened, I was shot by another player, but he did not follow through shooting at me. So I know he shot me by accident, so I declined the charges. So when you have a lot of players play together, friendly fire sometimes is unavoidable. And some players, even a friendly fire, they will charge you. And right after he charges you, he will turn back and shoot you down, just for the fun of it. So be very careful with friendly fire. Do not be at the mercy of other players. And over here, at last, this is a situation of unfriendly fire. So after I got the car accident, unlucky, got blown up in the PTV, I got back, trying to take the shadow. I was just crawling on the floor, enjoying the view, having a really good time. And guess what? This player pulled up a P6, taking advantage of the situation, shooting me from behind. Apparently, he does not have a good aim at all. He missed so many shots that he lost the opportunity to take me down until I reacted with a barrage of grenade launcher around and easily took him down. But he did shoot at me first. Yet the sympathizer system give me a crime stat 3. Charge me for murder. And look at this. Crime committed. Sabotage. This is me exercising my Second Amendment rights. This is a legit self-defense. Yet I have no superior court to appeal to. Will CIG listen? Probably not. What should I do? Only thing I think of that I can do is to jump. Because I am going to be swarmed by bounty hunters on the platform. This nine-tail sympathizer feature does not work. If this is what it's final like this is really bad. This does more harm to the good players, to the players who want to experience this event, than does harm to those criminals, to those nine-tail sympathizers, to those griefers, to those players who have ill intent. And I don't have a solution to overcome this, except to suicide or log out or simply jump. Alright guys, so I hope this video is entertaining and maybe a bit helpful as well. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys in the next one.